Video from inside that Shell station, including video of Cyrus walking through the store, taking out water bottles and putting them back before the shooting. The state's big focus this afternoon appeared to be showing jurors that Rick Chow knew how to use the store's surveillance video systems and could have used those cameras to help identify Cyrus and report him to police instead of chasing him. There was also emotional testimony and moments inside the courtroom today, with family members visibly upset at some of the video and autopsy testimony. Court is expected to resume around 3:45 this afternoon, and prosecutors say they expect to finish presenting their case today. I'll have much more from inside the courtroom later on.
All right, Kiki, thank you so much. And today we also heard witness testimony, prosecutors and defense calling Devontae Bryant, a man who was driving by the gas station and happened to see Rick Chow and his son chasing Cyrus, they say, across the street. He explained what he recalls seeing in those moments. Have a listen.
Tell us what you observed about him falling.
Okay, so when he fell after he got across the street.
Okay.
It was something over there that it looked like he had to trip up over or something.
You saw him trip?
Yeah.
Okay. And were Rick Chow and Andy Chow in front of him when he tripped, or were they still behind him?
Behind him, but they was real close up on him when he tripped.
Okay. So when he tripped, how would you describe the fall?
He fell hard. The first fall was real hard.
Okay. Did he try to get back up, or did he get back up?
Yeah, he tried to get back up, but it was more so of a stumble versus him standing straight up.
Okay. Did you see the book bag again after he got up?
No, it was on the ground.
Okay. All right. Did you see anything in his hand at this point?
No.
All right. Was he able to get back up on his feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what happened?
It's like he stood up almost all the way up completely. He maybe took a step, if that, and that's when he shot.
Okay. And then what happened?
Like Cyrus fell. Once he fell, he was trying to like roll himself over, but I don't know if he could or not. But he was like putting his hands up as he was trying to roll himself over.
Okay.
But you could tell he was still out of breath. Like he was still breathing real hard.
Okay.
Do you remember, let's make it very simple. Do you remember at some point in time telling an officer, anybody, that Cyrus was on the ground when he got shot?
Yeah.
That's a yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not a confusion, that's not a trick question, that's a yes.
Yeah.
So I guess they're giving highlights, but I'm gonna go to the real thing.
Mr. Bryant, my name is Sean Kent. I do not believe we've ever met
I gotta give commentary, so be quiet. All right, I'm gonna highlight some things that might have been missed.
each other. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, we never met.
And I'm going to go over a couple of rules so we can be on the same page as I'm asking you questions. Is that fair?
Okay.
And I do this with everybody. Just make sure we're both on the same page. Madam Court Reporter is taking down every single word that you are saying. You did a good job from the state, but she cannot take down head nods and shakes and things of that nature. So make sure you answer yes, no, and so on so she can get every word. Is that fair?
Okay.
2, she cannot take down if the two of us are talking over one another. So if you'll give me opportunity to ask my question, I'll give you opportunity to answer the question. Is that fair?
Okay.
And if at any point in time I speak way too fast, and I've been told I do that, and you do not understand my question, if you simply ask me to repeat it, I will repeat it so you can have it read again. Is that fair? If I can remember the question I have.
Okay.
Is that fair enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you prefer Mr. Bryant, Devontae? What do you want to be called? I'm going to give you a proper title.
Either or.
Okay, is it fine if I call you Mr. Bryant?
Yeah.
Mr. Bryant, I want to go through first the testimony that you offered the state of South Carolina just a few moments ago. Do you remember what you testified to?
Yeah.
And I want to first start at the beginning part of your testimony that you were giving to the jury when they were asking you questions about guns. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And when they were asking you questions about guns, they were asking you about the prevalence and the amount of guns in the community of children, 14-year-olds and so forth. Remember those questions?
Yeah.
And do you remember saying that it was basically normal that a lot of kids have guns?
Yeah.
And it is okay for them to have guns because it's a sign, a status or something of that nature, right?
I'm not saying okay, but
It's not okay, is it?
yeah.
It's not okay?
I didn't say that it was okay for a child to have a gun. I never said that.
And then let me follow that up with that question. It's not okay, is it?
I mean, It depends on what point you come from. I don't.
Please explain. What point would make it okay for somebody under the age of 15 to possess a firearm?
Okay, now this is the problem I'm having with Michael B1 Freeman B1 Freeman on TikTok. He's not. Yeah, he withheld that from me. I didn't know that this dude was 14 years old and was illegal. I thought the dude, and yo, Michael heard me say, he heard me believe that the young dude was legally carrying. He heard me believe that. He didn't step in and say, I'm biased Ron. Now he was too young to carry. He was a minor. He didn't say that. He allowed me to believe that the guy who was deleted was legally able to carry. I didn't know this dude was illegally carrying a weapon. Yeah, come on, family. We gotta stop, man. Black excellence only. To a minor's walking around with a loaded weapon that he wasn't legally authorized to carry. It looks bad. Come on, man. Yeah. We don't help ourselves well, I don't know if he's FB or not, but we humans, we don't help ourselves at all. We love to be in controversial cases. Man, if I get pew by a race soldier, or a race wannabe soldier, you best believe I'm not going to give those guys any dirt. I ain't going to illegally be carrying. I ain't going to be doing this, doing that. It's going to be closed, shut. Like, nah, we getting justice for him. 14-year-old armed illegally. I did not know that. And Michael B1 Freeman didn't help me. Like, listen, dude, you're not gonna get away lying, my guy. I keep trying to educate and help guide my brother, but it looks like he's stuck in his ways. All right, he you dig? All I can say is like he's stuck in his ways. Like he believes, all is fair. Any means necessary. Well, so did Chow. Chow believed that too. Okay, so now where that's gonna get us? Everybody's lawless. Where we going with this? How do we win? If everybody's acting lawlessly, how do we win from that? Dudes don't want to be honest, man. They come on the platform. They don't want to be honest. He brought this case up. He knows what channel he's on. He knows my standard is high as hell when it comes to research and information. He knows it's high, but people still pull up and play with me. And then when they get cooked, I'm the bad guy.
I wouldn't know.
Well, you do know. You just said it depends. So let the jury know, based upon the questions from the state and your answer, when is it okay for someone under the age of 14 or a child to have a gun?
I mean, I wouldn't know. I mean, everybody had their own viewpoint of it. That's why I say it depends.
And I'm asking your viewpoint, based upon your testimony, based upon what you've offered to this jury, when is it okay?
I mean, protection-wise, if you ask me.
Go on, please. I did ask you.
That's it.
What do you mean protection-wise?
Depending on the area you grew up in or the areas you stay in, maybe.
And so when the state of South Carolina put you on the stand, they understood that you felt it was okay to break the law for protection.
Objection to the question.
I'm referring.
All right, raise your hand.
It is your testimony that it is okay to break the law for protection purposes.
No, I'm not saying. I never once said that.
Okay, tell me what you said. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
I don't remember, but I didn't say that.
No, you just said it a few seconds ago, that it would be okay for protection purposes for someone under the age of 14 to have a firearm. Is that what you just said?
That's what I said.
Is it legal for someone under the age of 14 to have a firearm?
No.
So would it be breaking the law for a person under 14 to have a firearm?
Yeah.
And so would your testimony not have just been, it is okay for someone under the age of 14 to break the law for protection? Isn't that your testimony?
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
I guess? Because that's what they put you up to justify and say it's okay. So is that your testimony still to this jury?
To the question and the implication.
I'll allow it, but be careful.
I am. Did you understand my question?
No, sir.
Well, let's move on just a bit. We'll go back to that. Do you own a firearm?
No.
You don't have a firearm.
No.
Did you have a firearm that day
No.
in your vehicle?
No.
You have a child yourself, if I'm not mistaken.
3.
And I think one of them would be 14 years old right now.
Yeah.
You would not want him to have a firearm.
No.
You would instruct him not to have a firearm.
No.
You would not want him to have a firearm for protection or status or anything.
No.
No, you would think it would be wrong. Correct? Correct?
Yeah.
It would be dangerous.
Yeah.
And you would not want your child in the community carrying a firearm.
No.
The solicitor's office asked you about your criminal record. You stand on the stand currently as a convicted felon.
Yeah.
And so you couldn't own a firearm anyway.
Yeah.
And so you stand over there convicted of 3 separate offenses.
I'm not sure how many. I'm not sure.
So this is the thing, man. Now I don't know if he's FBA. Let's assume he is convicted 3 times. Can't ever own a arm. I mean, so you can never protect yourself. I mean, I just don't know. I just don't know, man. Like the criminal behavior, the gangster stuff is promoted. YT people love it because they never wanted you to be able to protect yourself. Right? 3 felons. I think that's too many. You can't even get them expunged. I think that's the rule. You got too many. But so that means you can't protect your family, my guy. You're a father of 3, and you cannot protect your family legally. Armed. You can't protect. Well, you can, but you can't do it armed. You're handicapped. 3 felonies, not just one. Where hey, they railroaded me. They planted stuff on me. They did me dirty. 3. Now he's a grown man with kids. Can't legally arm his home to defend his family. This is where we at.
Not sure how many felonies you have.
No.
Were these all in Richland County?
Yeah.
And so were you prosecuted in this courthouse?
Yeah.
And so they are familiar with you?
I don't know.
Okay. When you talked to officers on the scene, well, let's go through this. You actually gave 2 separate statements to officers. One on a body cam on scene, do you remember that?
Yeah.
And then separately you talked to another officer. Is that a fair statement? Like you sat down and met with an officer and gave an actual recorded interview. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go backwards. I'm gonna talk about the second interview first.
Here we go, family. That's why, hey man, I wish I could have done a poll. You guys gotta. I mean, I can't make people tune in and be educated. I can't make people. People like toxicity. I scream at Tether. I call them names. I got 200 people listening. 300, 8K views. I talk real talk to protect the community, to protect the lineage. Nobody pulls up. Okay, you feel me? Man, listen. Y'all gonna wish I had me. When I move around and start doing chess or something else and prioritize that, y'all gonna wish I had me. Saying right now. Like I got motion in real life. I don't gotta be online. Next month, I will be officially teaching chess all over. You know, making it big dollars. Okay, so those foreigners that come to my chess class and pay me big dollars, they love my information. They love my brain. They love the way I communicate with their kids and get them to win trophies. They pay top dollars, and they're not for my lineage. My lineage, hey, donate, share, like, everybody absent. Valuable information. Nobody got value. Nobody got value for it. But those foreigners I teach chess to, those kids, they give me top dollar. They love my information, and I'm not one of them. I'm FBA. These are foreigners. These are Asians. Okay, These are the rich Chows, the guy who got acquitted. These are these guys. Pay me top dollar to teach their kids chess. They find value in my information and the way I disseminate it, the way I articulate it, the way I express it, the way I communicate it to the kids. They find value in that. Top dollar. I get paid I never got problems with them paying me. Matter of fact, I be forgetting to ask, and they tell me, hey, I owed you last month, so I pay you twice. They be telling me like, oh damn, I'm not used to that. But you give life-saving information to your lineage to save lives. Nobody has no value in it. They want toxicity. Well, go ahead, get your toxicity. Yeah. Now I guarantee you, if I made YouTube videos doing chess videos, if my content goes to chess videos and breaking down chess moves, and I guarantee you I will, and I go live, I guarantee you I'll be successful, way more successful than online right now. I guarantee you. So I'm taking a sacrifice of the lineage, but we'll see.
Because this was with a member of the Richland County Sheriff's Department who interviewed you.
They both were.
Okay? Both were Richland County officers.
Yeah.
They interviewed you, right?
Yeah.
They asked you what happened.
Yeah.
When I get a chance, I'm gonna read off the comments for chess instructional videos I've done. I'm gonna read the comments to you guys, how much they appreciated me. The comments are immaculate. No trolls, no tethers, no white tea supremacists, all high praises.
They asked your details.
Yeah.
They let you give the story.
Yeah.
And you gave them this story, and after you gave the story, do you remember one of the officers telling you, don't embellish, that doesn't fit the evidence?
Objection.
I don't know what that means.
Sustained.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
When you met with them, did they think you were exaggerating the story?
Objection, Your Honor,
No.
speculation of what somebody else believes.
Sustained.
When you gave the story to law enforcement, what was your belief when you left, when you talked to them? Do you believe they believed your version?
Objection, Your Honor, to what he believes somebody else believes.
I wouldn't.
Sustained. You're asking him to
That's fine,
determine
Judge.
what.
Do you see that, family? So when I'm having debates and when somebody's framing a question a certain way or answering in a bad faith way, you see that? We have the right to stop them. Right? We have the right to mute them. So when you see Tariq Nasheed muting people, that's the way of saying objection. Like, hey, you're being disingenuous. You're leading, you're framing, you're reframing. You're not speaking to the argument. We know what we're doing. You guys don't know. We know what we're doing. Like, hey, you didn't answer my question. I asked you this. You're saying that, and you're trying to like confuse people. So I got to stop you and mute you. I got to put you in the waiting room. I got to kick you off. Revenue, Jamaican Dream. I asked a simple question. You're giving me a crazy answer that has nothing to do with the question. You're making the answer complex when the question is very simple. I'm just establishing facts. I'm not trying to trip you up. Have confidence. These are not trap questions. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to establish facts. That's all.
The officer believed.
When you gave your story to law enforcement, and I want to make it clear, you told law enforcement that, and I want to make sure it's good again, I want to make sure the testimony is good. At some point, you're saying the victim had his hands up,
Yeah.
and he shot when his hands were up? I just want to make sure, tell me if I'm wrong.
No.
So explain it to me again so we can all understand.
When he was on the ground, like
Yes, sir.
after he fell from being shot, it's like he was trying to roll himself over. That's when his hands was up.
Now, there's no question he fell twice.
Yes, it is.
Your testimony is that he was shot the first time.
Which
I'm
you mean?
asking, you tell me when he was shot, if he fell twice. Do you know exactly when he was shot?
You said if he fell twice after the second stumble, it wasn't two fallings.
It wasn't two falls?
No.
Okay. And I guess I'm getting more confused, and you did it with the solicitor's office, but I need to know exactly what position he was in when he was shot. And if I'm not mistaken, when you were...
When you saying when he was shot, as in when he hit the ground?
No, when he was shot.
Like, oh, he was trying to stand completely up.
He was trying to stand completely up.
Yeah.
And I think when you were right here, you had him completely straight, correct?
What you mean, completely straight?
Was he standing completely up when he was shot, like this?
I mean, almost as if, yeah, almost.
And Mr. Chow, was he directly behind him?
No, not directly behind him.
If you can come down again for me and just put your body in the position that you saw, I want to make sure I say this correctly, the position you saw Cyrus in when he was shot. Does that make sense? I'll make sure you understand my question before you do. Do you understand my question?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you come down from the stand and just show the jury the position, the exact position his body was in when he was shot that you saw?
Yeah. I said he was almost like completely up, like he was getting up like this. He wasn't here. Yeah.
Okay.
No, he was like here, but still trying to move and get up at the same time. You get what I'm saying?
I do, and I'm just confused because I thought with the solicitor's office you said he was straight up. So you're not saying he was
He's
straight
trying to get straight up. He's trying to get up like how I'm standing, like this. He's trying to get to this point, but he never could get to this point. He's still stumbling, trying to catch his movement. That's what's going on.
That's what you saw.
Yeah.
Okay. And then after he was shot, what happened from that position?
He fell. He fell completely again.
Right there.
Yeah.
Didn't move any further.
It's like maybe like a try to turn over type of thing, maybe.
So where the body came to rest is where he was shot.
I don't know where his body came to rest at. Because it was so many people gathered around him, I couldn't see exactly nothing. All I could see is like legs and feet, and you know the older lady's son was on their knees and all of that. I couldn't really exactly see him. Like I'm looking at this desk right here,
Yes,
I couldn't literally just see everything. I see everybody huddled around him.
Okay, go ahead back up there. Thank you. Now I want to go.
My fault, family. I got a phone call. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me stop it. Where's the video? Okay, damn. The video. Yo, these smartphones are just too smart, yo. They're just too smart. Like I'm not trying to do that. Okay. All right. Give me a second. I got a phone call, so it played. We missed out some things. Okay. Why can I not? Oh my God.